social education, Victoria Baxter to talk about academics, and Sebastian Kaler to talk about activities.
Hi. Hi everybody. Here's a quick funny story actually, and believe it or not, I was actually quite a loner. I know, quite a shocker that a handsome, charismatic person like me was lonely, but in all seriousness, I had a deprivation of friends and I didn't really know how to socialize. I was the very definite definition of lonely, and I still consider myself quite reserved, but note that I say reserved and not lonely anymore. The point of this is that you know what kind of person I was before and who I became after. The PSC program in UWC may be integrated in the first part of the day known as mentor time, which I'm sure all the students are familiar with, or during life skills classes, develops us to be more integrated in society and helps us learn about society in a much deeper way. It has, for me at least, helped me understand the world and allowed me to be more socially active. I believe that a person who has a deep understanding of worldly knowledge and understanding of general things can have a successful life, but to truly live life, you need to understand those around you and live life with those in the world that you share. I realized that PSC is more than just something you can learn in class, but it is also something you can learn through the experience you go through, what you do and where you've been. And an example would be Chiang Mai. Being one of the biggest highlights and the greatest memories of grade 8, in the aspect of PSC, there's absolutely no exception to the growth we make as individuals. And as a class during the intense survival in Chiang Mai, and as a class, for me, we grew closer and knew more about each other. And I guess knowing more about survival and taking care of yourself just pulls a class together. But that wasn't the biggest part of it. The biggest part was that we knew about each other. We blossomed and we went through a deep change where we knew each other in a more integrated way. We started to care for each other, do things for each other, and help each other even when it wasn't necessary. And as individuals, we understand more about ourselves, how we connect with others, empathize, sympathize, and connect with anybody. And with those connections that we've already developed, we deepen them. It is through these experiences in life and the environment created by UWC, along with its curriculum, that we become, in a way, more human, more alive, and more one without the world. It's not just about learning and knowledge of the world, but it's about becoming wiser and truly living life to the fullest with the individuals you share it with. With a last lesson to remember, you need to be open to everyone and their ways and perspectives. You need to be kind to everyone, but most of all, you need to be with everyone.